Hello Raiders. While the team is focused on OTA's organized team activities, General Manager Dave Ziegler has important work to do. After NFL free agency and the 2023 draft, our team still needs to beef up the defensive end before training camp. But guess what, there's an exciting way to step up our efforts and fill in those gaps. Let's see right now what the team needs to do. But first, if you love following the latest news from your favorite team, don't waste time and subscribe to this channel right now, because we'll update you on everything daily. Even if the Raiders decide to keep Renfrow, we can leverage other teams' transactions and salary cap decisions. In the coming weeks, many clubs will be cutting or trading notable players to make room in their salary caps. And that's where Ziegler's proactive approach comes into play. He's ready to make some calls and assess the market for top-notch reinforcements. So who could be on Ziegler's radar? Let's take a look at possible commercial targets after June 1st and why they would make a great addition to the Raiders. Already like the video so you don't miss any more news around here. Okay. Moving on. And one of those targets is versatile defensive lineman Leonard Williams. While he hasn't been widely mentioned as a trade candidate, Ziegler may get a positive response from the New York Giants if he gets in touch. Growing up, Williams already had an affinity for the Las Vegas Raiders, and now, 9 years into his career, he could still don the silver and black colors and become a part of our rich heritage. Additionally, his presence would bring an extra spark to our defensive line as we deal with Tyree Wilson's recovery from a foot injury and Chandler Jones' pursuit of the fountain of youth in his campaign at age 33. At an imposing 6'5" and 302 pounds, Williams can line up in multiple defensive line positions and has already shown prominence in defensive coordinator Patrick Graham's system, which utilizes multiple defensive strategies. Under Graham's tutelage, Williams recorded impressive stats, with 57 tackles, 14 tackles for loss of yards, 11.5 sacks and 42 pressures in 2020. The following season, even with the Giants' defense ranked 23rd, he still delivered solid numbers, with 81 tackles, 5 tackles for loss of yards, 6.5 sacks and 22 pressures. However, it's important to mention that Williams struggled with some knee and neck injuries last year, which caused him to miss 5 games. Prior to that though, he was in excellent health, having only missed 1 competition prior to the 2022 season. The Giants may be willing to trade him given his high salary of $32.3 million, especially after the recent signing of Dexter Lawrence to a 4-year, $87.5 million extension. Of course, Ziegler wouldn't want to pay Williams' bloated salary either, but if the Giants' defensive lineman agrees to rework his contract and play under a coordinator who brought out the best in him, then the Las Vegas Raiders could make a trade that works for all parties. Turning 29 in June, he deserves to be seen as a good fit for Graham's scheme. What do you think of this option? Would you like to see Williams in the Raiders? Leave your opinion below in the comments.